So what we actually did for you guys, just to let you know, is that there are 5 ways to increase your business profits. Okay, and we use it in the marketing strategy to ensure these 5 ways are getting filled up, and we test and monitor it every week or every day or every year, depending on the frequency of your particular business. Okay, would you guys remember what we taught you yesterday? The lead and the lag indicators. Okay, most of the business owners focus on what is called as sales, that is the revenue, or they focus on profits. Okay, or they focus on number of customers that they're getting. So these are all, if you look at it, are basically lag indicators. But Action Coach, we are having 5 lead indicators and a formula which will help you to increase your profit systematically. Okay, now can you guys tell me the formula? Can you tell me the formula?
The number of leads.
First is number of leads that we have to generate. Okay,
The conversion rate.
conversion rate. Okay,
Gives the revenue.
so if you multiply both of it, it will give you the revenue. Revenue, guys, is the number of customers, which is going to be my lag indicator. Okay, number of customers. And then what we do the number of transaction. That is, how many times in a particular period the customer is buying from you. You get what I'm trying to tell you, right? Next.
And then we put the average value.
Average dollar value. That means, so you add this, you multiply this, it should give you
The revenue. The number of customers, number of
it will give you the revenue. I'm going to continue writing below. Okay. So revenue,
and then we multiply it with the profit margin that we want to do.
okay, into profit margin, which you remember in our money mastery yesterday, how to identify profit margin, we had fixed it, which would give us the profit. So profit is again the
Lag indicator.
So all the reds are the lag indicators. Now what exercise we did is, we asked him to, last year, whatever the numbers he had, we asked him to write it down. Okay, in the last 1 year, right? That is the period, no, right, Shankar? Yeah. So what is the last 1 year leads that you generated?
500.
500 leads generated in the last year. 1 year, right?
Yeah.
What is your conversion rate?
Approximately 20%.
20% is the conversion rate he has had. And what is the number of customers you are getting? 500 into 20%, which is?
Somewhere 96.
He has 96 customer. Okay. Into how many times they brought from you?
So on an average, it's a yearly sales. It is like everyone would be by default 96 and 1.5% of this one. So somewhere I have around 143 transactions in a year.
So so how many transactions? 1.5.
1.5.
Okay. And what is the average value of sales they are doing?
Somewhere like we can would be 2,20,000.
2,20,000. Okay. 2.2 lakhs. And what is the revenue? So revenue is going to be 3.13 crores. 3.13 crores. This is his last year turnover. And then what is the profit margin?
No, I kept we have around 28%.
28% is the profit margin. And what is the profit?
87 lakh.
87 lakhs. Are you guys clear with this? How we arrived at it? So you have to arrive at it for a period, 3 months. So what we did it for him, because it is a school business, seasonal business, we did it for the entire year. Now what we did, we set some interesting targets. Okay, just want to show some magic to you. What if you are able to increase 10% across? When I say 10%, what if I increase the leads by 10%? Correct? So if you increase the leads by 10%, what is the leads you got? 520% is? I am writing below it. Okay, 550. Okay, conversion
Conversion we increase it to like 10% is like
22%. Okay, so this is a 10% increase. This for you guys to understand. Okay, so number of customers is 550 into 22% is
somewhere around
108 customers. And you increase the number of transaction to
by 10%, which is more from 1.5 to 1.65.
1.6. How many of you are following me on this? Is it clear in this? 1.65%. And the average dollar value is?
Yeah, so from 2.2 to 2.42.
2.42. Fantastic. Okay. And what is the revenue now?
It is 4.18.
4.18 CR. And what is the profit margin? 10% increases?
Like we increase it to like somewhere around 31%.
31%. What is the profit now?
1.29.
1.29 crore. From 87 lakhs to 1.29 crore. There is how much of an increase?
Yeah, somewhere around we came up to 46%.
46% increase in the profits just by increasing 10% in every area. Now in Action Coach, we have got strategies to all these areas and it's part of your workbook. In your BusinessRICH workshop, we have almost averaging 70 strategies at every stage for you to test and measure, to take it forward, which you can implement and see how it works for you. We also did one more thing. What Coach Saras was working with him thought that, why don't we only focus on conversion rate? Because he's already getting decent leads. Why don't we just focus on conversion rate and see how it works? So what we did, we only increased the conversion rate from 20% to 40%. Let's focus only on conversion rate. That's the idea Coach Saras had given him. So I'm going to just increase it to 40%. And if I do the calculation, what is the profit now?
Profit is somewhere around like the revenue moved up to Revenue moved up to 6.6.
6.6 crores. Okay.
And I retain the same margin.
Margins 20. That's the only thing. 28%, and the profit is
1.9 CR.
1.9 CR, and that is almost 120% of the profit that he already was doing. So this is the magic that you can get if you work on the 5-way calculator. The most important thing for you guys to do is have the 5-way calculator as a goal, and then have a goal of number of increase. Try working out on the strategies that we have taught you in the workshop today. Test and measure and do it better. One step higher, hire us. We'll help you achieve it and ensure we get a good results for you also. Thank you so much, dear.
Thank you.
Thank you.